Hi, this is Tim of the 1916 Company. Welcome and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, Team Mosso at the1916company.com for purchase pricing and availability questions concerning this watch. And this watch is a Rolex Certified Pre-Owned Oyster Perpetual Sky-Dweller. It is the original version of the watch as launched in 2012. This is the reference 326938, which means it is full yellow gold. The timepiece is 42 millimeters in diameter. I measure it 13.9 millimeters thick from lug to lug, just the case. It's 50 millimeters across the wrist if we include the solid end links, the Oyster bracelet. Then it is 51.9 across the wrist with a 21 millimeter spacing between the lugs. We'll open the clasp now. I should mention the one dimension you can't see, or I should say the metric you can't see, is the mass of this watch, which is 245.41 grams, well over half a pound. Throwing it on my 16 centimeter wrist, what we'll do is we'll peel back the glove a little bit so I look more human and this appears more natural. Actually fits quite nicely. Now it's big, but it's not a huge watch. I would recommend this for a wrist of 15 centimeters circumference or larger. You can see I've got a little bit of clearance on each side and I'm pulling the bracelet pretty tight. So my wrist is 16, figure 15 centimeters circumference and up, you can wear this. It's not super thick, and it's probably thinner than it looks, plus with a sloped bezel, it will actually slide underneath a lot of dress cuffs. It is a very robust watch. Everything is gold. The hands, the numerals, the Rolex crown, the bezel, the case, the bracelet. You can see we've got a twin lock crown in gold. That's what two dots mean. Screwed in Oyster style case back, 100 meter water resistance, conforming end link, Oyster bracelet that tapers down towards the clasp. You can see removable links on both sides, fixed by screws, and we've got a 5 millimeter snap in, snap out, easy link, tool free adjustment mechanism. You can also see inside there are 3 pairs of divots drilled, so you can use your strap tool to dismount the spring bar and change the anchoring point of the bracelet to fine tune the fit. We've got a little lift lock system here. You can actually see that there's a beacon to hook, and then this is on a spring loaded platform, so you have to actually lift that to unlock it. It is not a simple friction fit clasp. Rolling around the case, I've often described the Sky-Dweller as a big date just, and that holds up as the case form factor, although very different in scale, is very similar in shape. We have a fluted bezel, and of course fluting of a bezel at Rolex means you're looking at some sort of precious metal, but it's more than that. This is called ring command, and it first debuted on the Yachtmaster 2. It is part of the movement, and it's used to control the watch. So let's do a quick loom shot, and then we'll jump a little deeper into details for this watch. One element that marks this as an earlier Sky-Dweller is that we have super luminova rather than Rolex's chromolite. We only have luminescent hands, not numerals or indices, and the 24-hour reference ring is a color contrast with the primary dial. So let's screw the crown out and realize that in the first position it winds. It is an automatic watch. It has a 72-hour power reserve, but you can manually wind it. Now, if you pull the crown out to the second position here, nothing happens until you turn the bezel the first click counterclockwise. Now, take note of the date. I can drive the date forward or backwards, and because the date also drives the month, it is a bidirectional annual calendar with a bidirectional quickset forward and backwards. It's an annual calendar, and Rolex's first annual calendar, because it needs only one adjustment per year annually during the jump from February to March. Now, there are 12 months, and there are 12 hours in a day, and so each hour corresponds to a month. So this is June, July, August, so you're looking at 8/29, so that would be August 29th. This little black index jumps from window to window. And you can see how I'm jumping between August and September right here. Now I will also acknowledge that other than the calendar, nothing's changing, and I haven't stopped the movement, it's still running. One more click counterclockwise. Now I can move the hour hand independently, which can also adjust the date forward but not backwards. Also note, I'm not displacing the minute hand, I'm not displacing that 24-hour reference ring at center, and I'm not stopping the seconds hand. That all happens when you turn the bezel one more click all the way counterclockwise. Now hacking seconds is activated and everything moves in sync. The first thing you want to do is set the 24-hour ring. There's your little index that points to the current hour. Then you want to go and you want to make specific changes to the local hour. So you set your reference hour, then you set your local hour. You turn one more click to the clockwise direction, and now you set your calendar, and once all of that is done, you turn one more click back to the resting position and you screw your crown back in. Of course, you have 2 independent time zones with this 24-hour ring and then the 12-hour hand. Inside the case, Rolex caliber 9001, which although it has fewer parts than the 41, or I should say it has fewer jewels than the 4160 in the Yachtmaster 2. It does have more parts. The 4160 and 4161 in the Yachtmaster 2, those are 44 jewel, 360 part movements, whereas this is 40 jewel, 380 parts. So on a part count basis, this is a little bit more complicated. It is a COSC certified Swiss chronometer adjusted in 5 positions for shock resistance. It has a full balance bridge and a free sprung balance. The free sprung balance also making for very precise timing adjustments. And it's a 4 Hertz beat rate with an overcoil hairspring, a Breguet overcoil profile shaped by hand. So no matter what position the watch is in, it will keep very consistent time. And that hairspring is made of a blue oxidized niobium zirconium alloy Rolex calls Parachrome Blue, which is incredibly anti-magnetic. So this watch is shock resistant, water resistant, and anti-magnetic all at the same time. Reach out to Team Mosso at the1916company.com for purchase and pricing details.
Rolex Certified Pre-Owned watches are backed and authenticated by Rolex. Should any reconditioning be necessary, it will be to a Rolex Certified standard, and any parts invested, Rolex Factory Original. Should the initial retail box, paper, and accessory set still accompany the watch, it will be included with the sale. But no matter what, a certified pre-owned box and paper set starts with an outer box, a leatherette travel pouch with suede lining, a warranty card that embodies the 2-year globally valid Rolex-backed warranty. Note this is not a retail warranty, but backed by Rolex and actionable at any of its authorized points of sales and service. A leatherette wallet includes the warranty terms and conditions manual. A holographic hang tag marks this as a certified pre-owned Rolex watch, and a manual details Rolex's values as a company, the certified pre-owned program, care, feeding, service, and use of your Rolex, locations of points of sales and service, and details of Rolex.com. Rolex certified pre-owned watches are backed only by Rolex.